Welcome to a tour of the Cyber-Rain software. On the desktop, you should see the Cyber-Rain logo. Click on it, and the Cyber-Rain software will come up. The next screen will ask you for your address. Be sure to include the zip code. If you don't, Cyber-Rain won't know what weather to give you. Also include your email address. Then click Next. You can set up 8 zones and as many as 4 start times. We'll use 2 start times. Hit the Finish button and you're done. Let's take an overview of the Schedule tab. To find out what version of the software you're running, click on Setting, then About in the menu bar. The second line will tell you which version you're running. Click OK to close that window. To minimize the screen, click on the Minimize button. To bring the application back up, click on Cyber-Rain in the taskbar. To hide the Cyber-Rain software into your system tray, click on the X. To reopen the software, right-click on the Cyber-Rain icon in the system tray and click Open. As you can see, the zip code is in the upper right corner of the screen. You can personalize the name of your zones by clicking on them and naming them as you like. Right-click on the number to the left of the zone name, and you'll see another drop-down menu. We're selecting 5 minutes a day per zone. Once you're happy with your schedule, click on the Save Schedule button to save it to your controller. You can see the status of the transfer of information. And at the bottom of the screen, you'll see Download Complete. To put your entire schedule on hold, click on the Hold button and select the time you want to hold. We've selected a week. To resume your watering schedule, click the Resume button. To see the controller status, click on the Controller Status button at the lower right corner. To get back to the Weather panel, hit the Weather panel button. You can override tomorrow's water savings by clicking on the Override button. To manually run your sprinklers, click on the Manual Run drop-down menu. Then select the zones you want to run and click Run. Now let's take a look at the Calendar tab. Notice that you can adjust the time intervals with the slide bar. To see today's schedule, click on Today on the calendar at the right. Or you can click today's date on the calendar. To bring the view of the entire week back up, click on the Week button. Next, let's take a look at the Details tab. Here we can do zone-by-zone adjustments. Choose the zone you want to work with. You can upload a photo from your own garden by hitting the Load Image button. Then select the image from your computer. You can also keep a record of the color of the wire connected to this zone. Here, we select red. We can also adjust the type of emitter. Here we go from sprinkler to gear rotor. To use the Cycle and Soak feature, first choose the soil type. Then select the slope. Click on Recommended Settings, and Cyber-Rain will suggest a Cycle and Soak schedule. For an instant Cycle and Soak setting, just click on Cyber Soak. You can also record information about fertilizing, including the kind of fertilizer you use. To record the last time you fertilized, click on the drop-down menu and select a date. You can also record the number of days between fertilizings with the fertilizer interval days. And if you'd like a reminder, check the Reminder box. Then under Reminder Days, select the number of days in advance you'd like to be reminded. Under Plant Facts, you can record the type of plant in that zone and the type of sun exposure required. Remember to click on the Save button at the bottom to save your adjustments. Now let's look at the Watering Index tab. This index is based on a 40-year historical water index. The brown line represents what most people do when they have a dumb controller. They set it only in the winter and in the summer, and they usually overwater. The green line indicates the watering index used as the Cyber-Rain default. However, if you'd like to adjust the default for your Cyber-Rain, click on a month above the chart. Then, using the slider at the right, adjust it up or down as you like. Remember to click on the Save button at the bottom right corner to save your adjustments. Let's take a look at the statistics of your water usage. On this chart, the blue represents the time that your sprinkler watered, and the green represents your water savings, the time that your sprinkler would have watered with a dumb controller, but didn't because it had Cyber-Rain. On this chart, the blue represents the time that your sprinkler watered, and the green represents your water savings, the time that your sprinkler would have watered with a dumb controller, but didn't because it had Cyber-Rain. You can sort this information by date and time, by zone, or by type of run, scheduled or manual. To clear the log and start over, hit the Clear Log button. This has been a brief overview of the features of the Cyber-Rain Smart Sprinkler Controller System. For more information, you can find us on the web at www.cyber-rain.com, or you can call us toll-free at 877-888-1452, or email us at info@cyber-rain.com. Thank you.